Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. I have been trying to get on forever. I've been trying to get on to talk to you guys since 9:30, and tech has been teching on me. And so we have our analysis for this morning. We said on our call this morning at 7:30 that we were looking for price to break this area here. It called to buy the Exodus strategy, our trusty Exodus strategy. Call to buy at 7:30. Call to buy back here at 7:30 on this candle. It's about 7:40 on this candle. The entry for that was here at 37.03. If you got in at 37.03, that was the entry. If it pulled back on you, you would not have been stopped out. 50 tick stop loss. Price continued to move up. We said that if we were looking for another re-entry, if you did not get in here, we were looking for a re-entry for a buy, right? We were looking for a re-entry for a buy, and we were looking for a re-entry at this area of 37.07. We were looking for price to come back to possibly the 37.10, 37.07 area. I put that in the Discord, the 37.10, 37.07 area. And guess what? Price came back to that 37. This was 37.07.7. It came back to the 37.07.7. So if you got in, you would be in profit. You would have been moved up in profit. And right now, price is kind of pulling back. We are looking for price. And we said the price was going to go to from that 37.07 to 37.14. It hit TP1. It hit TP1. Now we are waiting for price to hit TP2, which was the 37.21.7 area. And so price can get to that area, almost hit TP to that area, the 37.18, and got high to the 37.18. And so right now it's pulling back. And so looking for price to get to that 37.21.7. Today we do have FOMC reports, we have news, and so we have to be cautious when we're entering our trades. Everybody right now, it's the markets are looking at 2:30, 2 o'clock and 2:30 to see what price is going to do at 2 o'clock or 2 o'clock and 2:30. So we're going to see what the markets are going to do, what we get Fed rate cut, if we get that or not. And so price is pulling back right now. So if you had entered into that trade, you could have taken partial profit, but price is pulling back. And so if you're riding this trade out, please make sure, I pray that you had your stop losses in place, because stop losses should have been in place. Hold on one second. Okay, and so that is what we are looking for this morning. We're looking for price to get back up to our TP2. If you are in profit, you please make sure you have your stop losses, especially those of you, my students who were on the call this morning. I did take this trade. I did get in at the pullback. I did, and I exited my trade. I am green across all accounts for today. Across all 10 accounts, I am green. I am going to pull this over here to this chart so we can see what this looks like over here on these accounts. And we are green across all accounts. These are static accounts with Apex Trader Funding. Static accounts. I am trading low position sizes. Okay, we're not trading high position sizes. We're not trading the full contracts. And so managing risk to reward, proper position sizing also makes the difference when it comes to your trades. Okay, making sure you're in proper position sizing. Why are you taking large position sizes and then you're not focusing on the risk? You focus on what you're going to lose more so than you focus on what you're going to gain. You focus on the risk management. So that is what we focus on. We do not over leverage our accounts. We do not have larger position sizes than we need to. You're going to get to your destination. You just want to make sure you get there on time, and you want to make sure that you're not blowing accounts. And so that's what blows accounts, is trying to hurry up and pass your accounts, trying to hurry up and pass. And it's not a problem. If you are good with doing that, go ahead and do it. But the market doesn't give you what you want all the time. So you have to consider the probabilities of that the market is not going to give you what you want today. And so you enter a trade thinking you're going to get what you want, and then the trade goes in the opposite direction. And now you have blown your account because your position size was too high. So we are now waiting for price to get to our TP2 of 37.21. It may get there, it may not get there, but it looks like price has pulled back to our trend line on the 5-minute time frame. And so we did say this morning that the reason that we knew that price was more than likely going to be pulling back, we got 10 minutes before we get a new 4-hour candle. But on the 4-hour time frame, we went to our top-down analysis technique. And so what we saw was on the 4-hour time frame, price was just pulling back. We did not get a crossover. Did not get a crossover. Price just pulled back to this previous ceiling. So if you look to the left, price was here. This was a ceiling. Price kept coming up, rejecting, come down, came up, reject, came down, finally broke through. Now, when it revisited this area, it revisited this ceiling as a floor. So if price had broken back through, that could have been a possible change of structure. That could have been a possible move to the downside. But price only revisited to create a higher low. Now it's getting ready to possibly create a higher high. So we're getting ready to see what the market does today, when this move is going to take place. If gold buys up today, we're going to be in position to go with the market. We're not going against the market. We're going with the market. Okay. And so price is kind of pulling back on, this is the 5-minute time frame, pulling back. And so we're just waiting for price to continue. This is a continuation. We're waiting for a continuation for the trend to continue to move up if it decides. And let's go here real quick and see on my, where we have here. So price did revisit that area. And so we're looking for a possible crossover on the 1-hour time frame. We did get a buy on the Exodus strategy. We got a buy signal. The entry was at the 37.13 area where a buy was called, the 37.13. A buy was called on the Exodus strategy, was to get in here, this 37.13. The buy was called. And so looking to let the market go up. We do have a crossover. And so just waiting for a price to do what it's going to do. It can stop you out, but you wait for a possible re-entry of price. Wait for a possible re-entry, okay? And so waiting for price to do what it's going to do, guys. And so that is my analysis for this morning. We have an amazing call in our community with our crypto expert, Mr. Carlos Aponte. If you are not part of our community, you should be a part of our community. He is going to be teaching on crypto this morning. You want to be a part of the community. So I'm going to make sure I leave my link inside of the caption and inside of the comments. So you guys click on the link, join the community, join our Discord, join the MPW family. You want to be a part of what we're doing. We are getting people funded 25 to 300K in funding. That is the focus, 25 to 300K in funding. And so with Apex Trader funding, if you are a trader, you want to make sure that you are part of the community and you are trading with us. You are trading with us. We do 7:30 a.m. pre-market analysis. We go in pre-market and then we ride the wave of what the market is going to do once the market opens. But we do pre-market analysis and we do some pre-market trading as well before the market opens. But that is at 7:30, and we are always looking. Currently, we are looking at NGC Gold. We will be adding other assets later, but for our funded challenge, for this funded challenge, we are focusing on MGC Gold. Okay, and so see you all tomorrow morning after this wonderful rate cut. Let's see what the market gives us on today. See what we have after this amazing news that we have coming at 2:30. Let's see what's going on. We'll see you all in the morning, though, at 9:30. Okay. You all have an amazingly blessed day. That was my analysis for today. We are still waiting for price to hit our TP2. And so pullback and continuation. That is what we're looking for. Okay. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.